Type 1 diabetes is when the body's immune system mistakes beta cells for foreign invaders, causing white blood cells to secrete antibodies that destroy the beta cells. The pancreas then produces little to no insulin, resulting in glucose being unable to enter cells and provide energy, and over time leading to hyperglycemia. Causes of type 1 diabetes include genetic predisposition and exposure to certain viruses that can trigger the disease. Causes of type 2 diabetes include genes and lifestyle. Okay, patient A is pre-diabetic because their blood glucose levels rise and then drop slightly as time passes, as you can see. Anna and patient B are diabetic because their blood glucose levels rise and then stay elevated for the remaining portion of the test. Patient A doesn't have diabetes because insulin was produced and their blood glucose levels dropped, showing it was used properly. Anna has type 1 diabetes because her body doesn't produce insulin, which resulted in her blood glucose levels staying high. Patient B has type 2 diabetes because their body produces insulin but doesn't know how to use it properly. This is evident when their blood glucose levels remain high. Increased thirst, hunger, urination, dry mouth, fatigue, unexplained weight loss, and blurred vision.
If you have type 1 diabetes, it is preferred if you eat carbohydrates, but watch yourself. There are 3 different types of carbohydrates: starches, sugars, and fiber. You need to watch your intake because you can't eat too much of the same kind. Protein is also extremely important when it comes to your diet. If you have type 2 diabetes, the best foods to eat are non-starchy vegetables, non-fat or low-fat milk or yogurt, beans, fruit, and lots of protein.
For type 1 diabetes, you need to be taking insulin injections. For type 2 diabetes, there's the glycated hemoglobin test, which helps determine average blood sugar levels and possible insulin therapy. The Dexcom device automatically reads one's glucose levels and administers the correct amount of insulin at any given time. Problems with this device are possible dysfunctioning and chances of infections at injection site.
There is no type of prevention if you have type 1 diabetes, but to help maintain homeostasis, you can inject insulin to the body to help keep it circulating and keep the body functioning properly. For type 2 diabetes, there is a prevention that you can use to help prevent diabetes. It involves a healthier diet, exercise constantly, lose weight, and make sure you move around a lot.
Insulin is normally administered through a syringe. For fast reactions, injections in the stomach are the best, and for slow reactions, injections in the thigh are the best. The insulin is used to control blood sugar levels.
Aerobic exercises are recommended for diabetics because they can help reduce the amount of glucose in the blood.
Your primary care physician can help you with monitoring your general health and assist you while you transfer to your new lifestyle. An endocrinologist will try to treat your diabetes by looking into the hormones that control the production of insulin. An endocrinologist will also teach you how to monitor your blood glucose levels, and he may even prescribe medicine to assist you. A nutritionist or dietitian will suggest eating plans that work for you and your lifestyle. They will also help you understand the relationship between the food you eat and how it affects your diabetes. What are the routines and habits that you must follow?
You always have to check your blood sugar at least 3 to 4 times a day. For me, I have to monitor my insulin pump and its battery charge and how much insulin I have in it at all times. And you also have to check your phone and see if the Dexcom is right as well.
How does it affect personal relationships?
Lots of other people, especially my friends and family, will get very stressed out whatever I eat and anything I do, because they know that it's such a huge part of my life that anything I do will have like a huge effect on whatever I do.
How do the lives of diabetics differ from people without diabetes?
You can't constantly eat as much. You always have to have like a specific diet, but that it isn't a diet. You always have to just be very strict about what you eat, and you just can't eat as much in general. And you always have to be self-conscious about your health in general because of all the side effects diabetes gives you.
How are their lives the same?
We can still exercise the same. We still do everything the same, really, except just be more cautious in the things we do and what we eat.
What are some of the daily concerns, worries, or considerations?
Low blood sugar, high blood sugar, non-negative ketones, and other symptoms of constant symptoms of lower high blood sugar that isn't actually lower high blood sugar.
What do people with diabetes wish people without diabetes understood?
That it's not something that you constantly need to check on the diabetic for over and over. They almost guaranteed to know like that they can take care of themselves. You don't need to constantly like check on them all the time because they know how to handle themselves. Thank you.
One of the complications of diabetes is having a stroke. This happens by your blood vessels clotting or the oxygen in blood supply being cut off to your brain because of the clotting. This happens in kids just as well as adults, although adults do have a bigger risk factor because of the age difference. But otherwise, with diabetics, it's more common to have a stroke.